What would you say to final year undergraduates who are considering going into doing their PhD?
Firstly, for doing a PhD, you have to enjoy doing research, and that means you have to enjoy coming into the lab and knowing that it's not always going to work. I would say 80% of my research doesn't work.
So it'll just go when you're not expecting it to. So stupid.
I will definitely tell them to edit that. Anyways.
I genuinely enjoy the challenge of being in the lab, trying to do something that no one else has done before, trying to improve it, trying to get to the end goal.
So what I really like about doing a PhD is you're able to choose what you do and when you do it and the direction that you'll take the research in. I actually did 2 internships. One was in finance and one was in management consultancy, and I really didn't enjoy either of them because I felt like I was sort of wasting my scientific knowledge that I'd gained, and I felt like I wouldn't really be taken seriously in a scientific field without a PhD.
My main worries were basically whether I was capable of doing a PhD. But the interesting thing is, the more people you talk to in the department, everyone is in the same boat.
So UCL has an absolutely amazing research department. There are so many people who are there to help you, whether it's with your analysis or just with writing and reading over what you've written. Choose a project that you already have an interest in, something that you know will keep your interest throughout.
Have the determination. If you do a PhD in what you're good at, you can easily excel and you can easily understand things. You can easily find a career path.
There are 4 P's which appeal me the most at UCL. First is the project. The second P is promptness. The third is popularity. Of course, UCL is a popular university. And the fourth P is progress. And I'm producing results in just first 2 months of my PhD.
My PhD is half funded by a group in Uppsala, Sweden. I've also had the chance to collaborate with a group in Lyon, France. That was great because I got a publication out of it. It's a great feeling when you publish something.
I have an opportunity to collaborate with my former supervisor in China, and we're doing very good work and also some applications as well.
You got all the sort of conferences you visit.
I've been to Germany and the UK. It was my first talk in a foreign language. I got a really nice feedback.
And I went to one in a place called Karlsruhe in Germany, which is near Stuttgart. It was very interesting because we went to a site where they deal with nuclear waste.
I visited Nuremberg for the European F-Element Network conference. It was really great to see some of the big names in the field, like the people that you're reading the papers by.
You have a great deal of academic freedom to come up with your own ideas and develop your own work, as well as organising your own schedule. So if you want to do any extracurricular activities, you have plenty of time to do that. One thing that the PhD has allowed me to do is demonstrating and marking for undergraduate students.
Having done my undergraduate here as well, I've done these labs and I know what to do and I know the common problems.
I'm quite big on public engagement. I've done a stand-up comedy set with Bright Club at UCL, which is a UCL-based initiative whereby they get PhD students and lecturers to do stand-up comedy sets about their research to a non-academic comedy audience. I also took part in an event called Science Show Off at the Bloomsbury Theatre, and so I demonstrated harmonics and how sounds work with my trumpet playing down a Rubens tube.
Myself and another master's student here, along with a supervisor, planned a night out based on smells alone, with a row of Collingwood flasks depicting different aspects of the night out. It was a very, very packed event. The majority were non-hearing.
Okay, so I finished my PhD today. Here's my thesis. Went really well. Some of the important skills I've gained from my PhD, which have been really useful to me, are project management, working in a team, leadership skills.
At UCL we have a graduate school programme, and I've been on a number of these, and particularly in the last few months I've been attending a few careers focused ones, and those have been really helpful in just getting you to think about how you're going to manage the next stage of your career.
I think generally the grad school courses are completely free. I've recently done an ISD course which was just an introduction to using LaTeX, which I think I'm going to use to do my thesis in. I've also gone on an external course in Germany. That was also completely free. The only thing we had to pay for was the flights, which then UCL reimbursed, so it was brilliant.
Everyone has a period in their PhD where it doesn't work well, but then everyone has a period in their PhD where it works really well.
make the most of your time, you know. Get involved in outreach activities, think about the supervisor that you're working with.
For someone who wants to work in science, it's almost, I'd say, imperative.
I decided to do a PhD because I like chemistry, so I decided to stay.
If you enjoy the work you're doing, if you enjoy learning and you want to learn more, definitely do a PhD.